is the next level? The earlier level itself is a cause and effect condition. What is it? It has assumed a moving, immaterial but subtle. A thought is a subtle body. Your anger has clear-cut power in it, right? Force in it. If you are angry towards a particular event or a particular person, it has some dimension in it. It has some loss in it. It contains some damage, some destruction, hurt, pain, deception. Why are we becoming angry? Are we becoming angry for nothing? There is clear-cut dimension to it.
So the thought itself is enough control you hitting. You don't have to actually hit.
Thinker is enough.
Thinking is enough.
Thinker is the problem.
Actual hitting and thinking is the same. Actual hitting or just thinking is the same.
Same. 100% same. That is why we are here in the existence. To ventilate that, the unextinguished power held by that angry experiencer, that has to get ventilated in time. It is a stored energy. It is a gathered energy. It has a dimension. It has a power. It has a potency.
So any thought without a bhava? Without a bhava, any thought?
It becomes useless. Because now it is equally non-existent. It is irrelevant.
So only if you attach a thought with emotions, then it is.
Yeah, emotions in the sense a center. It is not simply emotion. A desire or a reluctance, any kind of mood or something charged beneath, inside of the thought. That is the center. Can actions happen without this bhava? Tell me. No action will happen. It will come. It has to come to that critical level. Then you will act. You cannot stand without reaction when the milk is about to fully boil and it's going to blow over the vessel. You cannot be idle now. You cannot see simply look at it. It's a bhava. Similarly, because the heat is always there beneath, you have to remove the heat to quench the boiling milk. The same way, here the bhava should be seen directly. What is this? Why am I boiled? Who is boiled now? Seeing this event unfolding in front of you, who is boiled in me? Who is feeling deceived? Who is feeling hurt? Who is disappointed? Who is frustrated? Who is agitated? Who wants what? What is that center? Otherwise the tree becomes grosser. More and more patterns are added to it throughout the waking state. Because this is unconsciousness. This is the way of living unconsciously. For that, someone will be, for this particular drive or urge or the unextinguished energy, some people will be made as the parents for this energy, and it will take a form there. An insect is born like this, a butterfly is born like this, an elephant is born like this, a seed sprouts like this. a star is born. It is all mechanically out of this tree, messages converting themselves as physical forms, and the physical forms with unventilated, unextinguished potencies merge in the seed, the ocean, then the brand, the complete tree, again become the causes for the next form to emerge. And there is no time here. It is a biological continuity even from the subtlest plane. Even forces are biological here. Whatever the science so far says, the subtlest thing is the force, energy, then subatomic particles, then atomic levels, then grosser manifestation. That's all. This is what is the universe. But the science of the self, the science of the higher self, the science about the truth, the science about the reality, the science about the truth of consciousness reveals all these things. That there is the real science starts where the physical sciences end. You are made to be lustful. It's a reaction happening in you. Why a seer or a saint? It is not, he is cultivating celibacy. He is not cultivating, virtues cannot be cultivated at all. It is shining from within, from the source, because he has seen the source. He is not in installments ascending towards some virtue, culturing it, growing it privately through thoughts. That too, this is not at all at the thought level. Realization makes one complete in all the sciences about the existential, physical manifestation also, psychological things that are all happening in the hidden realms and beyond all this material realm that is spiritual. There also is complete. It ends. This is what is Vedanta. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. Like that it goes. Purnamada means that is also full. That means what? Source. Purnamidam. The manifested is also full. Fullness, a sort of fullness. Things are taking place properly, rightly. Whatever that has to take form by a cause, that is already without a condition called time, it is happening. It is what they used to say in Zen. Sitting, relaxing in a beautiful green land, plucking a grass, a star disappears in the sky. They are so interrelated. If I knock the door in Kilpa, someone in New York opens at the exact moment. இல்லைங்க, இங்கே ஒரு ஒரு புல்லை அப்படியே ஏதோ விளையாடுதுன்னா அப்படி கொடுங்கிறது, அங்கே ஒரு ஸ்டார் விழுறதும் ரெண்டு ஈவெண்ட்டுக்கும் ஒன்றும் ஒரு சுப்பீரியாரிட்டியும் கிடையாது, இன்ஃபீரியாரிட்டியும் கிடையாது. அது மேஜர் ஈவெண்ட், இது மைனர் ஈவெண்ட் எதுவுமே கிடையாது. எவ்ரிதிங் இஸ் ப்ரொஃபவுண்ட், எவ்ரிதிங் இஸ் ப்ரீ டிட்டர்மின்ட். யூ ஆர் பிளக்கிங் எ கிராஸ் அண்ட் காஸ்மாஸ் எஜெக்டிங் ஆர் பஸ்டிங் எ ஸ்டார் இன்டு டஸ்ட், போத் ஆர் சேம் ஈவெண்ட்ஸ். போருமா? Both are same events. Because there is no entity perspectively as a center judging this, evaluating this. It's a happening. It's a happening. Only happening. You take them to be favorable, unfavorable, likable, dislikable. It's a punishment, reward. Because we all move throughout the waking state in perspectives. You have taken yourself to be that form. That is the problem of all these things. Can you disidentify from your thought, your form? Thinking cannot happen. If you don't become Dinesh, you cannot think. If you become nobody, nobody cannot entertain a speciality at all, right? The moment you say something is space, then you cannot define it by dimensions, right? Very entry into this zone, it is not we are discussing, conversing. We are looking at, we are investigating about intelligence, the unapprehendable, ungraspable, unthinkable, unfindable, unfathomable, uncalculatable, aboutless, pathless, nameless, formless, measureless, thingless. That is the source of all the manifestation. Still the manifestation is only a part, a minuscule part of that. It is true, it is intelligent, it is easiness itself. That is what our deep sleeps are. What is our deep sleep? No trace of any identification. Are you a man? Are you a woman? Are you a dog? Are you that caught inanimate thing on which you are lying, your body is lying? What is it? Are you born? Can that state be called as existence? Can it be called as non-existence? What can you call existence? Whatever that is, sorry, the words fall now. All the words drop because they are meaningless. And another state, dream state, everything is simultaneously experienced. You are the experiencer, the marriage is happening in you. There is a marriage hall, people are rejoicing themselves, talking, chanting, shouting, eating. Finest senses are in operation, even in the dream. Pain, pleasure, enjoyment, or fear, fright. Things are unfolded unconditionally without a separate center creating it. That is what is dream now. Then totally not in control. Not in control. You became a stranger when you get up and look at what is this? How come suddenly I went there to Switzerland and I am attending marriage? Somewhere from some movie and from some other experience, some other TV watching and some other news item, everything clubbed together, this has emerged. Finished. You were in Switzerland a moment ago. Now you are in Kilpark. You see the deceased person, dead persons, and you talk to them, and simultaneously some gaps, waking state also includes and says, grandfather is already dead, like that, waking state comes there. It questions, it is a waking state impression. But that is not allowed there. The dream state is more powerful because it is happening without any support of physical existence at all. See, anything subtle is more powerful, right? Current is the subtlest. Any amount of gadgets, the biggest gadgets, a powerful bulldozer and all the things are running out of it. Trains are running. They are all made to act, behave for the current, run for the current. Current is everywhere, but it is particularly driven into that particular system and made to rotate the wheels, and the wheels go on run. They are running, and the train transports people and goods. These are all physical actions. Physically, we are not talking about physical things at all. We are talking about the subtle. What are we? Only these three subtle operations, and all the operations are already effects. Deep sleep is also an effect. You are made to dream. You are not dreaming. It is not your creation. What is our waking state? You are made to talk. You are made to beget a son. You are made to get married. You are made to be here. You are made to attend. You are made to acquire a particular objective knowledge. You are made to become a professional. But identifying with the thought and happening in a particular body, through your body, as if the thought is happening for the body. See, on the reverse way, we have understood everything. In the wrong way, everything is construed here. Everything is understood here. What is it? The body thinks. Through my body, my mind thinks. Is it the fact? In mind, the body is. My eyes do not know what they see. They are made to see through my mind. Mind cognizes using the eyes. Eyes are there as an instrument, just like your microscope or spectacles. You use the spectacles to read, and you keep it away. It is made to use. Similarly, the eyes are used, the nose is used, ears are used, tongue is used, the whole body is used, made to use. My events are all made to be undergone. My events are all unfolded to be underwent. All the events are made to be experienced. But who is the experiencer? We have taken ourselves to be the body and the senses and our mind. We are caught in this level. Already this is an effect world. That is a set, a finished movie. You cannot add or you cannot find the causes here at all. You cannot change the theme at all. Your whole life is already a finished thing. Not only this life, your the oncoming births, the rebirths. Because this is a timeless universe. You only from a standpoint within your mind say, this was my past, I was like this, I will become like this. All these are all your tense creations. What they use for the word time? Tense. Present tense. Tension. Full of tension. You are stretching it. Tense, they say, no? He has become very tense. What does it mean? He got heated. He is heated. Right? He looked tense. That means what? He has become anxious to know. He is tense to hear this news. These are all word has created the time, and the Bhava has taken it to be its own. The Bhava has become time. The state has become time in a being, especially in a human being. A cow doesn't have any time at all. No birthday, no delivery day, calf is born, nothing. Birthday, happy anniversary, taking to Tirupati. See, we are not mocking at our things. You have to look at all these things and you go and end in that intelligence. On the way, you reach that ultimate. What is that ultimate? It is not, the moment I say the word ultimate, don't think it is in time or some other place. This moment, if you are registrarless, if your experiences are without a registrar, without a center, throughout the waking state, it is here and now. The truth is here and now. It is like an open secret. Your life becomes a life of a flower, a life of a beautiful bird, the life of the sky, the life of all the elements. You are this universe. If you do not stagnate in a self-centered entity, a subtle entity, a bhava, a registrar of experiences, then you are in alignment with the totality. That is what godliness is. See, what is birth? Birth is assuming a form, right? Then what can be death? Leaving the form. So it is like this book was without a wrapper. I have not put a cover to it. I have placed a cover. This is called birth. Sometimes that cover is torn. I remove it. The content is there inside. The book is in good condition. Again I wrap it with new cover. What else can that be? Everything is happening to the form. Why the form remains? Because the content remains. Form is content. Content is form. What is mind? Mind is registrars of experiences. Full of registrars of experiences. Those registrars cannot escape attending new experiences. If you have tasted something, that will always remain as a registration in you. Registered by a Invisible registrar. I gave 1,000 examples. You are attending a family marriage. You are gone with your little small boy also. It was a reception time. As you are all in the group celebrating the evening reception, songs and everything else, the boy just to piss, he went to a dark place. There he got afraid. Just by the darkness he got afraid, frightened. As if something was there. Everything is his. Now he is stuck in fear. He cries. Can you remove that fear from him? A boy who was given at the last hour of his school in a particular day a lot of homework. As he was going on, given the homework by the teacher, the teacher goes on telling, see, in the first exercise you take the fourth problem, in the second exercise you take last 3 problems, and the sixth exercise you take all the 7 problems. Like that she was going on telling. As the problems are mounting, he is feeling terribly frightened. Even to market he becomes reluctant. He returns very sad home. He doesn't want to do. Simply doing nothing in the time moves. The next day, the solved problems are to be presented in a notebook and the table in front of the teacher. Is he not living from the moment he was given with the homework in total conflict and frustration? Now he has to take his dinner. He has to respond to mother's all interactions in the whole family. On one side, in the heart of the heart, he is totally has gone secluded by this fright, by the society called as studies. How can this society or a parent can help this child? Is it not real for that boy? The very next day, he doesn't want the day to dawn. Because in comparison he has ideas and conclusions about his other classmates. The X will do nicely, this fellow is very fast, okay, as the homework problems are given immediately, as soon as even before reaching home, he finishes everything and throws the notebook from the morning in the desk, his note will be on the top, and she will be very pleasantly informing to everyone in the class. See, all the boys should be like that. So all those comparisons and everything has gone into this system. Multiply split. Even a boy whose creation is this? That is why to come to this level of probing and somewhere an urgency should be felt here. Let me attend to myself first. Let me see who this entity is, what is going on here, what is this clutter. This is setting order in the house. You need not go and clean the whole world. Look at yourself. The whole world is revealed to you because you are the world. The world is not externally out there. It is you. Your mind is the world. Nothing can be done to that boy to remove that fear. a very sensitive boy, he may even get fever. He will fall sick.
But in that situation, how will we help the boy?
You have to be very compassionate in dealing with such a First, you will have to identify a sensitiveness of anyone. For that, you have to be sensitive. The tender flowers, they breeze each other in the wind. If one flags or one by the wind, if it is made to breeze through the other flower, it won't get affected at all, because they are of the same order, same density, same weight, same tenderness. It will be like a beautiful interaction actually. Two doves sitting together, smooching, it is tender behavior, sensitive behavior. Now, if the father, here you are made to be the father of him. You don't possess him. You are not the owner of him. You are not the creator of him. You are made to be a father by his birth. He is born through you, that's all. You both were made to be his parents. Nothing more than this. Then when this truth itself is dawned to you, what will be? You will become very sensitive, right? You will see him as a human being first. First, you will behave like a human being, not as a father. No role will enter you and corrupt your vision. As I said yesterday, all roles are rules. All rules are punishments. Get up, 6 o'clock, all are rules. Wash your face, wash your teeth, come, take the book. All are rules. Set by the society, set by the family, set by expectations. Set by expectations. Targets are already set for a mind. It is never left freely. No one is left freely here. That is what here by sensitivity I mean this. So, if you, without any conditions, without any role at all, if you had inquired or if you had become aware of whatever that appears or is not the reality, the forms are not real. The forms are only an external expression of something deep beneath. Let me not take them seriously. Let me neither react nor act. Just be with it. If this is the case, this is what is sensitivity, right? It is a dynamic balance. This happens, what happens? Compassion comes. You attend to him slowly. You look at him from all angles. You slowly start asking him. You went to school today. What was the first period? You will start eliciting all the things that, for this you need tremendous attention and patience and compassion. What all happened today? Tell me, like that. He will come to a point of time where the homework was given to him. At that time, he will stop because he has decided not to do it. But his face will be revealing so many things. If at all you are sensitive, within sensitivity makes you to know what is the mood of other person also, right? Whether he is cluttered, confused, or free. So, if you are already inherently a person of a deep sensitivity, what happens? If he comes and stops at a particular point, what was the last period in today's your class, he'll say it was maths. What did the teacher do? How many exercises she did? How many problems she did? Slowly. Then he goes on telling. Then finally he himself will not, because the approach makes him open and open. No? He will come out bursting with the truth. Daddy, what happened, she gave about 20 problems as homework. I don't even know 2 problems properly to be solved. How to be solved? All the other boys, they can do 10 problems, 15 problems, even 20 problems, 3 boys, they know already. I don't know even to complete 2 problems properly. This is my case. Like that, you will start crying, revealing this. What will you do now? You will not immediately sit and substitute his work by yourself doing it. You will not behave like that. You will become very responsible, because a sensitive person responds, not reacts to events. It is a compromise. He never compromises. What does he do? Okay, 2 problems, let us do the 2 problems. The remaining 18 problems, I will come and talk to your teacher. I will ask her to take special tuition for you. How come she continued progressing for advanced lessons without the boys getting cleared about the basic lessons, basic exercises? These are all pertinent questions, no? How can you suddenly jump to the 21st exercise? The people have not understood up to the 20th lesson exercise. This is the basic thing. You will not compromise substituting his work by you doing it and completing it, somehow presenting the notebook and giving him the marks. That is not the purpose here. Make the teacher realize how the boy's mind is, how the amount of fright, fear is instilled in him. What is the deficiencies that undergo in the system? Everything will be thrown open, no? This is what happens when a person without a center, if he lives, what happens? He is in and through the problems reveal the nature of problems. For him, there are he sees not problems. He sees the way they are attempted to be solved. Because nothing is a problem for him under the state. Because he has known what is this, what is a thought process, what is life, what is achievement, what is ambition, what is becoming someone, a leader, or a tycoon, business tycoon. All these becoming processes are all thought processes. Accumulation, aggrandizement, greed for power, money, security. All these things are seen enough. Now what else to do? He goes to the root of the problem. He goes patiently with the boy next day, leaving his work for 1 or 1.5 hours, clearly telling his staff that he will come only by 12 o'clock. He goes to the principal or he goes to the teacher concerned and talks to her, explaining how come you can complete 20 exercises without the boy not understanding even to solve on his own 2 problems properly. Was he deficient or were you deficient in communication, teaching? Where the fault lies? Or you were compelled by time, a schedule, a fixed hours within which you should be somehow trusted with that knowledge. That is what our systems are, no? In such and such time, answer. In such and such time only I will spend for this problem. I will spend only 2 minutes for this problem. I will explain the 8 steps. within which you should understand. This is what is the dictum they lay even before the class commences, no? Because everyone is caught in bewilderness, the forest of thoughts, conclusions, compulsions, by time and by security, money. And there is competition, race. Everything is converted. Time is converted into money. Knowledge is converted into money. The result? Nothing qualitatively emerges. Everything, for everything, the cause is one is not aware who one is, what your thought is. What all these three states which pass for an individual as deep sleep, as dream, as waking state. In waking state, we are all trying to become someone or something special by power, by attaining some strength, by money, by means of money, or through knowledge, or through accumulating more number of people, identifying with a lot of people, fundamentally not knowing who am I in the first place, by associating or identifying with things or possessions or people or knowledge, what benefit does it going to yield? Everything rests in this central issue. Who is the thinker? Who is the doer in me? What is that undercurrent, like a feeling, a mood, an anxiety, an expectation, a heart, a reaction, a want, a desire, a frustration, a pain? It may be of any nature in a moment, right? See, you are waiting at the bus stand. Buses have been passing in front of you, but all the buses are going in with full crowd. Buses are going, but you cannot get in. What is that mood now? Time is also passing by. You are getting late to reach your destination. Bus is there, you don't have money to take an auto. Maybe it's a short distance, autos are not willing to come. So many complications. What is this mood now? Who undergoes that mood? How to handle this? This is spirituality. Not sitting somewhere in the puja room for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, closing your eyes, speculating something, imagining about yourself. After the end of that 5th minute or 10th minute, something has, you become something internally. What can you become? What can you become? Is it like milk becoming curd? The process? Without knowing who the meditator is, how can meditation happen? It should be, anything should be an open investigation without a center. Firstly, be available. Just be there. Live. See the buses passing with full crowd. You don't get a bus. This is a fact, that's all. The fact gives a lot of solutions. Simply call your office. I can come at only by lunch. This is the fact of today's reality, this moment's reality. I have seen 5 buses passing with full crowd. There is a procession going on. Maybe the other routes are closed. That is why the buses flying in these routes go with full crowd. All these are facts. So many facts will be emerging, for a particular thing. If at all you are open, if at all you are tensed, if at all you are not compelled by time, I should reach somehow. All these compulsions, somehow. These are all compulsions.